smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let you find me gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can tell you how, my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me. I will give you all my life if I am called to me. You think that I don't ever mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. You think that I don't ever mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. All right, thank you very much. I love you all guys so very much. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program with Don and Freddie. How about them apples?
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. So I guess Baxton gets to do number 2.
That was number 1?
Yeah, he's number 1.
Number 2? Happy Tuesday to you.
Happy Tuesday to you.
Hello. Wow. That's all I can say.
Why?
I don't know.
What's the wow?
You've got a picture sideways over there, none here. I haven't talked to you all day.
What do you mean I have a picture sideways? I don't know who did the set design today. Pictures are missing.
Oh, bro, I don't know.
Your hat's missing too.
Yeah.
Can we put your hat in? Can we put Freddie's hat on in the camera shot too, please? Yeah. Thank you. It's because you always sit like that. When you sit like that, we're good. If you stay like that.
There's pictures missing.
If you slump, we're good. If you sit up, then we're not so good.
There are pictures. There were 15 people in this studio.
I'm exhausted just watching people go around.
What the hell were they doing?
Changing light bulbs. I had Ben. Wait, the question was, how many producers does it take to change light bulbs into these? Because we put everything the Pure Light. We put them in the bathroom. I put them in the makeup area. So who did it? Ben, with his happy stool. And we had Ben, we had Michael, we had Jalen overseeing. At one point that I was there, Abdullah was there. 5 producers to change 4 happy light bulbs from Pure Light. But you should see the bathroom. We're waiting to take away the odors in the bathroom with the Pure Light. So we're going to give this a try.
You have to keep them on. Oh, I forget.
Don't worry,
they don't turn them off anyway.
So it's not a problem. So we've got 2 in the bathroom, 2 in my makeup area, and we'll see what. There's one for you. I'll let you take one home for the cat.
Thank you.
Let's just make sure I didn't put others in the box because I did that also. No, this is still a good one. So I took out the old ones and put them in the box. So before you take one, make sure it's
you're
the
the
right
reason why that set wasn't finished, because you decided to have campground in the bathroom.
one. Well, no, because now when they go to clean the floors, they're going to see that they're dirty because there's more light in there. But it's really nice light. It's a pure white light. It looks really, really nice.
You know, this gentleman was on the Lights in the Night show yesterday, which is Russ, and Russ is in the studio today. And I never knew, this is technology from space, from NASA, up in the space station and stuff that circles us. The light bulbs, you ever wonder how the lights that they use in those, when they're circling the Earth, Space Lab and all that? But these are the light bulbs that they use up there. And these light bulbs do more than just give you light.
It's pretty amazing.
Amazing. These things, they clean the air, they take away dust, they do all sorts. They're like a giant vacuum cleaner.
Mold, smells.
Mold, you know, mold has to have light to grow, so this stuff eats it up and disintegrates it. So
It's really interesting. So we're going to see how it goes. Maybe I won't, maybe the bathroom will be a better place now.
well, now you made it so that, unfortunately, some of our producers will go in there to sit for hours.
Because now they can read, because there's a lot of light
There's
in there
a lot
now.
of light in
Yeah.
there. It's probably the cleanest air refresher in the place.
It might be.
Thank you for helping us.
It might
Thank
be.
you. Thank you.
It might be. Well, Russ brought up some more, and I know there's a promo out there. We're going to get the promo so people can get their sample light as well.
This is amazing. Did you read this? What it helps eliminate?
No, but I listened to Russ's show yesterday. It eliminates allergens, cigarette, cigar smoke, cat odors. People were fighting over the light bulbs in here yesterday. Sally needed one for her AC.
And I ran into the parking lot and I took it back. I needed it for the set. And there's one missing.
Because I got 4. Russ brought us a box, though, today. He brought us a couple more.
Okay.
I might
Girl
have used
math
them.
does not mean Dawn. You know, I'm going to tell you something. On the morning show,
Yeah.
you are very bossy. You're very bossy.
Confident.
No. Confident in my foot. You're very bossy. You took the product. Jeez Louise. I chased her to go get the light bulbs. I got to
And then I used them.
give me that.
I used them.
Unbelievable.
Confident.
I would like to
Inclusion.
try one. I got a cat, and trust you me, I'm going to put this light bulb in this cat.
But you have to leave it on.
I'm going to stick it in his nose, and it'll be on all the time.
So I guess you got to put a socket near his
Oh, I'm going to
litter
give you a
box.
socket already.
And
You're
see?
very bossy.
I know. It's how we get things done here, though. Pure Light. So you can check it out. Introducing the revolutionary new patented technology will change the world. It is
I heard a
pure-light.com.
I heard a rumor that the reason
Bless you.
that these light bulbs are very important is it's a beacon to aliens. So the more light bulbs that are put in play, the more beacon for aliens to find their way.
It says it's super oxygen technology. It does not produce ozone or harmful UV light, low EMFs. Air surface environmental cleaning at the molecular level. I got to tell you, I love what we do, but when you hear science and how smart people are and the understanding of what makes this work, it's just a whole nother level of technology.
And it's funny because these are food for those guys, for the plants. When you turn this on, they eat whatever it is this thing gives off. So look at the size of that plant. That thing is going to cover me soon.
I know.
That thing was a shrub when we got it. Look how big that thing is. So this thing is going to make it worse.
Why is the plant inside? I've always been curious about that.
Why are you inside?
Because it's a living thing.
Why are you inside? You're a living thing, right?
Do you have plants at your house?
Outside.
You don't have any in your house? That's what you
Why?
need.
You need a plant to calm you down.
If you need a plant in your house, you can name it, you can talk to it.
And do you know the plants?
to my plant.
Do
You
you
can
know
cut
the
its hair
plants?
and its
Do you know
leaves,
plants
yeah.
talk?
What is this?
We had a lady that
This
came.
Little Shop of Horrors now?
No. A lady came into the studio. Remember this? She puts these electrodes on the plant of our choosing, and she started talking to the plant, and there was nothing coming through until the plant answered. The electric field. Remember this? And we said, what? And you can hear certain words made sense. Help, hi, things like that. And then you can hear it. I thought it was spooky, but apparently
So the
plants
plants
do
are asking for
talk.
help.
Yeah, maybe you needed water. I don't know.
I think she put it on this plant. You could hear it. This plant's done really, really well. That one has done it also.
This, you
considering-
even snipped it and it's gotten bigger. Don't snip it no more.
Snip it.
Yeah, she did one of these. Look at that. You snipped it and it's growing leaves.
Oh, you
But the interesting thing was the lady proved me wrong because I thought she was a couple of French fries short of a Happy Meal, being honest. And she came up here and the damn thing was talking. And everybody was like, what? And I spoke to Russ about that, and this is why plants, he says, plants talk, right, Russell? We were talking about this? So maybe you were a plant in the prior life.
The man, the myth, and the legend himself sits here. But we're going to try these light bulbs, and they're
Excuse
doing
me,
samples.
you've already
So
tried
check it out,
planting.
pure-light.
This is what it looks like.
.com.
What's the
Pure, P-U-R-E, -L-I-G-H-T.com.
And if you use the password Russ,
Russ.
R-U-S-S, you get
20% off.
20% off. R-U-S-S, don't forget that.
Check it out.
And check it out, because Russ introduced them to the market. They want to do some other business.
But I think that'll be great. Pet smells and everything. All right, so you've been busy today. I was talking to a new producer, a new level of production that we're looking to get involved with as part of our Amp Media Futures Foundation. So I'll fill you in on all of that. And he wants to talk to some of our producers, get their insight on it. We'll see how that rolls out.
Don't know what the hell she's talking about. Also, we're going to be converting Studio B. Is this legit? We're going to convert it to the Amp Media Studios, Amp Media Future Studios.
We can.
So that we can sort of give it the color and everything else away from the rest of it, and you walk in there and voila. Even though they have fingerprints all over the place. This guy sings, then he tells me he's singing, yes. Then he tells me you're singing, yes.
Pretty much.
He asked me 15 times, am I singing, yes.
So pretty much. But exciting news. I think we've got going to be working on a new remote with Nancy's Success and her equine therapy horses. So that was the phone call I just got. There's a barn that I think is willing to donate the location to bring the horses out. So I'm going to call them back and set that up. So that'll be pretty exciting. I'll let you know. We'll figure out dates on that. And I know Ben's excited to do that with us also because he's been riding horses and part of all of everything he's done. And he put a Kahoot together. Apparently, it was the 55th anniversary of the landing of the moon this past week. Did you know that?
Yes.
So he's
That's
got
when they found the caves.
He's got a Kahoot game put together for that. We've got astrology, Cosmic Astrology Society with Helen Archer joining us today. I think Laura Sanders is going to be popping by also to let us know what's happening in the housing market. And then we've got Rachel and Alicia, and of course Russ. Because no day would be complete without Russ joining
And
us.
of course
He brings
Russ.
magic in with him.
Don't take. She's like that. She's very.
Look at him. It
she's
makes
very
him smile.
bossy. And of course Russ.
And of course, because he makes us smile. Why not?
And of course Russ.
And why
He
not?
laughs.
Why not? All right, you ready to take a commercial break?
Yes, boss.
We're going to come
Anything else, boss?
on the other side of this commercial break.
Very
More music
bossy.
with Baxton, and we'll see what else we got rolling out. And of course, this day in history.
Of course.
You hate that.
Of course.
We'll be right back.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
Looking for art to add to your collection? Well, look no further. Here at Amp Media Studios, we house tons of art, ranging from abstract paintings to realistic portraits. Come on in and find the art that fits your home. Any and all art is up for sale, so pick yours up today. Stop by at 2400 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Boca Raton, Florida 33431. See you there!
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
On July 23, 1885, Ulysses S. Grant, a Union general in the Civil War and the 18th President of the United States, died at the age of 63. He had struggled with throat cancer for a year while rushing to finish his memoirs, the proceeds of which he hoped would support his wife, Julia Grant. On July 23, 1952, a group of army officers known as the Free Officers Movement, led by Muhammad Naguib and Gamal Abdel Nasser, orchestrated a successful coup that toppled King Farouk. This revolution had far-reaching consequences, including the end of Muhammad Ali's dynasty rule and establishing the Republic of Egypt and the beginning of the Nasser era. The movement aimed to abolish the constitutional monarchy, secure Sudan's independence, and end the British occupation. On July 23, 1982, during the making of Twilight Zone the movie, a tragic accident occurred on the California set. Actor Vic Morrow and two child actors, Renee Shin Chen and Micah Din Lee, lost their lives in a helicopter crash. They were filming a Vietnam War battle scene where they were meant to run from the pursuing helicopter. However, special effects explosions caused the pilot to lose control, resulting in the helicopter crashing into the three victims. The accident took place on the film's last scheduled day of shooting. Amy Winehouse, the iconic British singer-songwriter, tragically passed away on July 23, 2011, at the young age of 27. Her death was attributed to alcohol poisoning, a consequence of her long battle with alcoholism and drug addiction. In her final moments, she was alone in her London home with empty vodka bottles scattered around her. The coroner noted that her blood alcohol level was more than 5 times the legal limit for driving in England. Despite her immense talent and emotional lyrics, Amy's demons ultimately overwhelmed her, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate with countless people around the world.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you. Bit of bread. You got that bread? You shelter me from harm. You keep me warm. Keep me warm. You gave your life to me. Set me free, you set me free. The finest years I never knew were all the years I had with you, and I would give everything I own. I'd give up my life, my heart, my home. I will give everything I own just to have you back again. You taught me how to love. What a song, what a song. You never said too much, but still you showed me love, and I knew from watching you. Nobody else could ever know the part of me that can't let go, and I will give everything I own. I'd give up my life, my heart, my home, and I will give everything I own just to have you back again. Is there someone you know, you're loving them so, but taking them all for granted? And you may lose them one day, someone takes them away, and they don't hear the words you long to say. And I will give everything I own. I give up my life, my heart, my home, and I will give everything I own just to have you back again, just to hold you once again. All right. Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you. Now, on to Don and Freddie. How about them apples? We'll be singing a lot more of me later. So tune on in. Thank you.
What happened,
I
Bax?
don't know what's wrong with him.
I tripped on the leg of the couch.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
All right, can you turn the light on, please? Thank you, Michael.
All right.
All right, so change of plans. Our venue for Thursday night is
Canceled.
canceled. Okay.
We're going to redo it again.
In the fall?
In the future. It'll give us more time to set up some of the things we're going to do with Shorty and everything else. The place is open, and it's fine. The happy hour is there from 5 to 7. I may even come by and have a drink. But just this venue, we're going to postpone until a future date.
So there'll be a happy hour here too.
It's always happy hour here.
Drinks for everybody.
It's always happy hour here,
No,
Bax.
we
You're going to
don't-
be here Thursday night singing?
Yes, ma'am.
Sounds good. All right, things to do. You want to say hi to Alicia and Rachel?
Hi, Alicia. Hi, Rachel.
You've been in conversations with them all morning?
How are you doing?
You want to fill me in
I
on
wasn't
what's
in
going on?
conversations. You were in conversations. You were in Studio B. You were apparently changing light bulbs in the bathroom. You were not part of the four of us having the conversation.
Well, I started talking to Rachel when Russ came in, and then Alicia came in, and then I don't know what happened, and then I lost track of time. And then you took Rachel and Russ over to the other side of the theater, and then
I
it all
didn't.
sort of
I
got crazy.
followed them. You see how people mislead things? I followed them over there. Russell was holding court. Russell was doing his Russell thing. You know what that is? It's like a beacon for the aliens.
Russell is a beacon. I don't know how you do it,
And Alicia,
but he
you know,
does it.
Alicia is an alien. You know that.
Nanu, yes, I know.
She knows that. Right? And then she got Rachel all hooked up into this whole,
So tell me where we're at with this.
tell you what, we ain't nowhere. We're over there, they're there. Oh, apparently, Nanu over there wants us to go talk to this person. I love it when I hit her with a surprise. No?
This isn't the same place we went to.
No, I know it's
Okay.
not.
No, I'm asking you.
You're asking me or telling me?
Remember that car place we went
She's
to
so
down in
bossy.
Sunrise?
Yeah.
This is
No,
not
I
it?
looked at it. No,
Okay,
that's
that-
right here at 20th Street, apparently, right?
Yes. Gary's the owner, and he is very open for us to go and give him a visit, and let's just see what it's all about and how they can partake on our journey here.
All right, I got to ask the guys, then I'm going to ask the ladies. Favorite car to drive in?
Corvette. Mercedes. No, Rolls Royce. Yeah, Rolls Royce.
Bentley.
Bentley.
Aiden, favorite guy car?
Scooter.
Dream car?
Dream car?
Porsche 911.
Porsche 911. Michael, favorite dream car?
Whatever works. I have no expectation.
A three-legged car.
Any car that runs, has an engine, four wheels, and has gas, that's good enough for me.
And AC is always good too. All right, dream car, Alicia.
A convertible, antique. It could be a Porsche, but I want it to be convertible, and I want it to be cream colored. You know, once I got into a car accident, and they gave me a rental, and the girl said to me, all we have is this Mercedes. You know, it was a beautiful Mercedes, and I'm thinking, my gosh, I got my dream car from a car accident. So it was along those lines, and something along those lines. A beautiful, but it doesn't have to be a Mercedes. I would love a Ferrari.
Convertible.
Absolutely convertible.
Rachel?
A what?
A Genesis.
A Genesis.
Any
What
kind?
is it with the Genesis?
They're beautiful.
They
I
got
mean,
the-
I have no idea about the brands or like how they work, or
really
if they have
big.
longevity.
They got the
or
new one.
how the engines are. I know nothing.
I
But they're
said
beautiful.
to her, she has a Genesis. They got a new one now that makes your breakfast, and there's a butler that pops out the back. You saw that one?
Yes.
Holy smokes!
Only
That
in
was
TV
impressive.
land.
It has everything. It opens up. It kneels down.
I
This
think-
Genesis is crazy.
I think it's called a G80. I think I could be gravely mistaken, but it's like the better model of the sedans.
Do you guys still go through midlife crisis and want new cars?
No,
I don't
we
know.
have crises all the time.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think in this economy we can afford
Aiden,
to
you're always in a
have
crisis?
midlife crisis anymore.
No.
Aiden's been in a crisis.
You
for
know
the last
anyone
4
who's
years.
been in a midlife crisis?
Yes, almost every every single guy, adult that I know around who's middle-aged has been through some kind of...
So what's the age?
What's the age?
What's the age and what happens?
I'd say it's more based on how old your kids are than your actual age.
Okay.
Or how far along in like life you are. It's A1, by the way. I'd say like buying a boat is common in Boca. Like you go and buy a boat when your kids are like about to graduate and they're like, oh, like boat sounds great. And then like a month later the boat's gone because the gas is expensive and the upkeep is expensive.
It's a money pit.
And the kids
Yeah,
want
of
to take
course,
it
but
out
it's
with their
like-
friends, yeah.
Yeah, but people have like this moment of like, oh, like I've been living for 40 years, like I want to do something exciting, so they buy a boat. But it's like, boat's expensive.
Boat's expensive.
Everything on a boat breaks.
So you think it's around 40?
I'd say anywhere between like 45 and 55.
Did you have a
40 to
midlife
60
crisis
maybe.
between 40 and 60?
I was accused of having one when I was 42.
What'd you do?
I got a tattoo.
Oh, okay.
But
My
that's
dad
not
did
the
that.
reason.
Your
But
dad
that's
did that?
not,
My dad did that.
But that's not
He
the
got our
reason I
family
got
crest.
this. The people that accuse you of it
Yeah.
are the reason I got this. That's the reason I got it. It had nothing to do with a midlife crisis. Because I knew a guy who had a car dealership, so I could drive any car I wanted. And 911, I could drive all of them. I drove all of them. Was never impressed. That's why to me a car is a car.
Russell, ever have a midlife crisis?
Who?
You.
Close to it.
You almost had one?
Talking to you that mic.
Almost there. Almost there.
When did you buy a
soon.
television studio when you had your midlife crisis?
I did
From
have
Oprah?
I had a still. Well, no, that was after Oprah. But I did buy a radio station for a minute.
I heard that. That was your midlife crisis.
All right.
You bought a radio station.
Huh?
You bought a radio station.
Yeah, down in Annapolis. It was a small AM FM station.
Still bought it.
FM.
Sold it?
Yeah. I was
Any
told
money?
to sell it toward the end because it was three of us, and I had a third of it, and somebody told me to sell it because it wouldn't work out, so I sold it.
That work out?
Huh?
Make some money on it?
Huh?
Make some money on it?
I didn't lose money.
And that's good.
Yeah, it was
if you don't
great.
lose money, then it's a good thing.
Yeah, that was great.
Interesting. I never heard of a woman having a midlife crisis.
Oh, you're having one.
I'm having one now. I'm in the middle of it.
Oh, for the last 9 years, you've been in the middle of it. I've had to endure 9 years of it. It just escalates.
What did we do? We bought a production studio?
Something like that.
And we
on
keep
top
going?
of other things. Every time I turn around, there's something in the lobby.
Started that too. Well, that's because we needed a new work desk, and I don't think some of our crew knew, and they took the monitors. They, meaning the man over there, and he's like, "Look,
twisting the
look at
monitors
this."
around. So
and
the
I
table
watched
went
the
like
table
this.
go.
Oh, is that when it happened?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, well, you guys shouldn't have had all that expensive stuff on a plank of wood on
And
the
then
table.
he goes,
So happy birthday, we got you a table to assemble.
and then
Thanks
he's
so much.
100% right. He said, "The most expensive things that you have that run this studio are on a table held together by a 2x4.
First of all,
Crazy.
First of
And I
all,
thought, holy cow, he's so absolutely
First of
right.
all-
One of those things goes down, the whole studio's down. Like
4 years ago, when we first came here, there was a milk crate and a cinder block to sit on with one computer. Tables weren't even in.
you guys have a lot of upgrades since then.
So since then, we've been upgrading. So do you think
Oh,
that
don't you-
somebody would upgrade the table and then they put double screens. Now we have triple screens, and they got a tank of a laptop. So the table's going like this. So he
You guys ever think of
decides to
investing
hang
in a,
over
like,
it and move it around.
non-plastic table, maybe?
We got a wood table actually.
Oh, that one's wood?
That one's
Oh,
wood.
nice. Okay, cool.
That
Because
one-
you told me at least get a
No,
wood
yeah,
table.
I mean,
If you break that one, we're done. Because that table is the one that's back here is made of cement. There's a cement table.
Cement?
Cement. The guy that
Get
was,
that in here.
what was his name? The guy from the studio.
Yes.
What was his name?
Sal.
Sal built a table with cement and he put love, because he was the love man before Kenny. And we have the original table here, but we put it in the back. That table with cement, that doesn't bend. That thing is like, has metal and everything else in there. It's too small.
All right, so now we got the wood table. We're excited.
But you were so absolutely right, and I thought it took Aiden to say The most expensive thing you've got that runs this entire studio is on a plastic table with a 2x4 patch, and you're relying on this.
I'm going to tell you, what a bunch of ingrates. When I fixed
But
it,
you're so right.
When I fixed it, I was told we're going to get another table, right? So I went out and I got a piece of wood from the guy next door, and I put it in and I clamped it to hold the dent until we got the other table. Wasn't supposed to be a year later.
Yeah,
It
but
was
that's what
supposed to
happens.
be
The second
the
you do
next
like a
night.
makeshift fix, it becomes like the actual fix until the makeshift doesn't work anymore. So
But
now,
what happened was they never fixed it. They never fixed it.
well, because it worked. That's
like
the
when you're
problem.
in
When
your
you do
house,
something
right?
easy and it works, and it's not the best, then like people will keep it because, you know, some people are lazy.
When you're in your house, you need a new roof, but you're going to paint it first. You're going to get the floors clean, get new furniture, and the roof can wait, right? Or the pool needs resurfacing. It's all right. It's winter. We're not
Who
going to
does
use it.
that? You gotta work on the roof before anything else in the house.
That's because you're a guy.
Because the water, I'm a guy. Why, you were getting new furniture with a leaky roof?
Put a bucket under it, and at least the rest of that, you
Can't
pray for
do
no
that.
rain. Yeah.
No, you gotta stop.
But then you
that
can mess up
water.
all your furniture.
You mess up the furniture.
You mess up more than that.
Well, anyway, there's
Well,
now a
yeah.
table. So after this afternoon, we're going to reset up Studio A. So
Now,
you know what happens when you do that?
I'm not even gonna be here. I'm gonna go get a burger. or
That's what
something.
happens.
What
Exactly.
happens is now that table is an intricate part of what we do. Without that table, we don't do this. So I want to see who's going to take it on to do it correctly.
Building the table.
Building the table is one thing. Putting everything that's on that table to this new table
You trip too.
is going to be the challenge.
I
Jay's
think I have an
gonna.
idea of who's gonna do that.
Jay.
Probably Jay and me and Josh, or Josh and Jay when I leave. Like,
He's not coming in, so it's going to be you and Jay today.
oh, there you
Oh, you
go.
can use Baxton.
Anyway,
You
it's
use
all gonna
everyone.
work out, but it's here.
Everybody will hold a light bulb.
It's here to go. I think we have a game with Ben, so let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to go Kahoot style on the anniversary, the 55th anniversary of landing on the moon. So more to come on the other side of this commercial break. Helen's going to be joining us, and we'll be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Do you suffer from neuropathy? Maybe you do, and you don't even know it. Do you have numbness, pain, burning, or tingling in your hands and feet? Muscle weakness, loss of balance, muscle twitching? Are you not sleeping? Does it feel like pins and needles in your hands and feet? Maybe you don't even have any feeling at all. These symptoms can make life unbearable, but there is help at the Lighthouse Medical Center. Call 754-222-6642 for a no-charge consultation and say goodbye to your neuropathy symptoms. That is 754-222-6642, or visit us online at lighthousemedicalcenter.com.
Do you have diabetes? If you have insurance, you may qualify for a new continuous glucose monitor. With a CGM, you can continuously track your levels and trends, spend more time in range, significantly lower your A1C, and share important data with loved ones and caregivers. Most importantly, a CGM eliminates the one thing most people with diabetes hate: painful finger sticks. Take charge of your health. Order your new continuous glucose monitor today. If you use insulin and have seen your diabetes care provider within the last 6 months, you may qualify for a CGM today. We'll do all the insurance paperwork and deliver your new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost to you. Medicare and most insurances cover continuous glucose monitors, so don't wait. Have your insurance handy and call the CGM Health Hotline now.
Welcome to the Chocolate Spectrum, nestled in the heart of Jupiter, Florida, where every sweet indulgence tells a story of hope. Founded by Valerie Herskowitz for her son Blake, who is on the autism spectrum, the family-owned Artisan Chocolate Company has been spreading joy since 2013. Here, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are empowered with training and employment opportunities, which not only give them purpose, but also teach valuable skills. Support a greater cause with your exquisite treat by shopping in-store or online at shop.thechocolatespectrum.com, with shipping nationwide all year round, or call at 561-277-9886. The Chocolate Spectrum, where every bite makes a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
You ready?
What are we doing next?
I think we've got Kahoot, Ben style. We're doing the 55th anniversary of landing on the moon, which is kind of appropriate because we've got Helen here from the Cosmic Astrology Society, and we're going to talk about the planets and the full moon that just happened over the weekend. So, you guys ready to roll it? You good to go? All right, so everyone's going to go to kahoot.it. All right, 8650745. Nickname, I need a new one. Magic Princess.
I wonder who that could be. I think that's me. I am Magic Princess.
How you like that? Magic Princess. Freddie.
Who's always Elvis?
He's always Elvis has left the building. Who's Spaceman? Who's Elvis? Baxton? All right. Anyone else joining? What's that?
Baxton, why you got that noise? Oh, my.
We got 6. Anyone else?
Baby, kiss me.
Jay, you in? Spaceman, Rebel, Abdullah, Aiden, Elvis. And Jay. All right. Everyone in? We ready, Ben?
Yeah,
or Aiden?
Is everyone logged in yet?
We're good. You guys are good to go.
It's good to go.
All right, I'm on.
Oh, yeah.
First question.
Okay.
All right, Ben, you ready?
All right, you guys unmute Z1.
William Bradford, speaking in 1630.
Who originally gave the U.S. the goal to put a man on the moon before the end of the decade? JFK, Lyndon B. Johnson, Dwight D. Eisenhower, or Richard Nixon?
And overcome with courage. If this actual history of our progress teaches us anything, it is that man...
JFK.
My fault. All right, on to the next.
On to the next. What rocket did NASA build to get us to the moon? Artemis, Apollo, Saturn V, the Space Shuttle, Mercury, and Gemini rockets. What rocket?
No, but what type of rocket? Because Israel has own different sizes. I've been to NASA a lot many times. You know? I've been fascinated by it when I was younger.
Apollo, Saturn V, moon rocket. Aiden, you're good? What failed mission did Apollo 11 help rise NASA from the ashes to push forward to help progress mankind? I have no, what failed mission? I have no idea. No, it was Apollo 1 tragedy.
It's what you just heard, because that was actually the exact words of what had happened during a test flight. You know, because there's no instruction house, but however, everything went wrong that time. That's
Interesting.
Right. But however, it wasn't until Apollo 8, 7 missions later, that they said, well, if I had a good mission.
Who were the 3 astronauts that were Apollo 11's mission? That one of them is still alive to this day. John Glenn, Gordon Cooper, Alan Shepard, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins.
Collins.
I wonder if it was John Glenn or the 3 astronauts.
That was almost a trick question because you're like, is it the one that's still alive or is it the other
Here's
3?
the next question.
Rachel, look at you, 4 in a row.
Tiny, very shiny, blue and white, bright,
Which Apollo died not that long ago?
fragile. You don't get the full flavor of it looking at this, because this has to be processed by film emulsions, which are pretty crude and then projected. So it doesn't sparkle like the real
I know I keep getting them wrong, so.
I ain't get one right yet.
Nope, got it wrong, wasn't I? That was Michael Collins. She knows everything. Almost 6 decades later, what rocket has NASA built to bring us back to the moon again? Falcon 9, the NASA SLS, Falcon Heavy, and Blue Origin. No idea.
If you hint, you guys, if he like
hint of the word rocket.
Hello, hint. Greek mythology. Apollo had a twin sister. That's the hint. Because when my mother Greek mythology,
Apollo had a twin sister. How many Artemis missions have been launched so far? Artemis is the twin sister to Apollo.
That's going back to the moon after 6 decades now. Don't ever these like right up to the news.
Artemis is Apollo's twin. Did you know that?
Of course.
I keep getting them all wrong.
Because the things are. Let me tell you, miss, I've been close for 3 years. I done.
Did Jay get that one right again? Abdullah did.
Myself unofficial, but still, I even see a lot of them.
Double points. What does the Apollo 11 plaque read?
Yes, I can impersonate stuff from what I watch too.
First set foot upon the moon, July 20th, 1969, will come in peace for mankind. First set foot upon the moon, July 20th, AD.
What's the green one say? What's the green one say?
What is Apollo plaque?
July 1969 AD. We came in peace.
No, that's the speech on landing.
No. What's the plaque on the lunar module? The bottom half before the one day.
Yeah, I think I got that one wrong too.
It says run.
We believe in you.
I got that right.
Yeah,
Nice.
You guys have seen Independence Day. You got that right?
No.
I got it right.
No.
Look at Abdullah.
No, don't say in the recent
That's the only one I got right.
That recent film from the Imperial Spirit. That's what I'm saying.
they're referencing.
That's the only one I got right.
What method did Buzz Aldrin create to use in getting the U.S. to Mars?
Yes, what method?
Rocket propulsion. Or no, slingshot for sure.
Slingshot, orbit trajectory, rocket propulsion, or the Aldrin cycler?
I swear to God.
What is it, Russ? Slingshot is the yellow one.
Or that could be Apollo 13 trying to get back home. I could be wrong.
Guys, quiet, please. I want to have some whatchamacallit. I don't want
Okay, I should have guessed that it was the one named.
Oh, it was named after him, the Aldrin cycler. But that sounded too easy.
That was probably flat.
I'm so glad I'm not taking the
All right,
SATs.
last question. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
This one's a famous one.
What song was based on NASA's original moon landing can also be used for the current Artemis program? Freddie, it's your favorite song.
Flying to the moon.
That's gotta be it.
Maybe I'll get one right.
It can't be. Oh, and can also be used. Flat of the main moon, like, I can actually fly the moon.
I don't want to believe it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fly the moon.
Oh man, I got it right.
I got one right.
Hey, I got one right.
One.
I got two right in the whole thing.
Spaceman. Who's Spaceman? Is that you, Freddie?
That's me.
Nice. Rebel. Wow. Where'd she come from?
I came in third place. I only got two right.
Because you had the double points. Wow. Nice job. Nice job.
Very nice job.
All right. Nice job, Ben. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right. Shall we roll into the intro for Miss Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society? People wanted to know what I did for the full moon. I'm going to tell Helen. You guys have her intro?
Like melon grams. That's like the literal road.
And there she is.
At an angle.
Your camera's right there.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's better.
Perfect. What's been going on? I know a lot of full moon things happening.
Well, Monday was the full moon, which was the last degree of Cancer and the last degree of Capricorn, and then the sun entered Leo. So now we have to look forward to Saturday, which is the new moon in Leo.
Which means
Which
what?
means what? Yes. New moon in Leo doesn't sound too...
The new moon in Leo means that the sun and the moon are conjoined in Leo. So happy birthday to all the Leos. And because they're in positive aspect to Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, now is a good time for business expansion, for romance, for putting your ideas out there, and for a positive attitude in general. Because we have fire and air, and so air stimulates fire. So the two signs are compatible. The two elements are compatible.
You're water, aren't you?
Well, I have nothing to do with it.
Apparently
Well,
not.
the watery essence today, the moon moved into Pisces. So for the next couple of days, we have the moon in Pisces, which is not so happy with Gemini. It's okay with Leo, but it's not so happy with Gemini. So Pisces is the sign of secrets, of emotion, of psychic ability. And so the main thing, and as I said before, with Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, and now especially with the moon in Pisces, don't reveal secrets.
Don't reveal a secret?
Don't reveal secrets. Don't reveal...
What if you reveal a secret, it ain't a secret?
That's
why
right.
you don't reveal it.
Once you reveal it, everybody will know it.
So if it's a secret, keep it a secret.
Well, sometimes you believe that, you're telling somebody a secret that's going to keep it in confidence.
Oh, you mean don't tell people that just are chotas? You know what a chota is? Somebody who can't keep a secret.
Yeah, so with moon in Pisces, square Gemini planets, people can't keep secrets because energy flows to the tongue. People have a tendency to talk more, to interact more with others, and so whether meaningfully or not, the secrets slip out. Also, people love to gossip and backstab, and that's what's been happening.
Oh my God.
So we have to be careful.
It's all around us.
Don't reveal personal facts about yourself. Keep it to business, keep it neutral, keep it upbeat.
What day? You only come in on Tuesdays, right? I have to call you on Sunday because I feel like Swiss cheese. For what's going on around me with everybody. It's craziness.
Now, the other thing we have to consider is, as I was saying, Mercury's going backwards in August, so the other thing we have to consider is on Saturday, when we have the new moon, it's going to be in storm, which means that it's going to slow down. So it's not moving at the rate of speed normally that it moves forward, but it's starting to slow down so that by August 4th, it's going to be in full backwards motion. So now things are kind of hanging in the balance.
Hold on a second. You talking about planets are moving backwards?
Mercury's going to.
So all the
that the
planets move backwards.
or the orbit?
They don't actually move backwards in their orbit, but from our viewpoint on Earth, which is what geocentric astrology is based on, it appears to us that it's moving backwards.
Even though it's not?
Even though it's not.
Because we're moving in one direction, it's moving the other direction.
The point is, regardless of the fact of the astronomy of it, when it apparently moves backwards, we have effects on Earth.
Gotcha.
So we have to be careful that we don't start any new things, that we don't make any major purchases, and if possible, to avoid travel. Now, with Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, we have to be really careful about flying. And as you know, we've had so many problems with flights. And I also said that Mars in Gemini rules technology, so we're going to have glitches and problems with technology, which is only going to increase as Mercury goes backwards.
And you know what just happened with the update and all the computers and Delta's still grounded? You know what's going on? That just happened. But you had said this last week that it was coming. And people don't listen. You see, people don't believe in this stuff. I bet you Delta should have listened.
No, who should have listened is the company that made the software update.
Right, Wire.
That was a wrong update because Mars in Gemini is ready to make failures.
So
Mars
do you think
is the
they
aggravator.
have to now have monetary reparations, I guess, for all these things that went down for business?
How you
think
gonna
they're
sue them?
held?
I think they have eminent domain. It's like you can't undo it. You try to undo it, but you can't sue them because if it wasn't for them, you would get hacked. You would get also. It was a cyber thing to protect us against being hacked. So what are you going to do? You're going to throw them out like the bathwater?
I don't know, I was just wondering.
Be exposed? No, you can't.
Well, you know, what came out was that we're too dependent on one company.
That's
the whole
what's-
world is running on one system.
Because theirs was the best.
Well, it was.
It was until it wasn't.
It
But they
was
should
until
have
it wasn't.
listened. Microsoft should have listened and should have had backups. Now they're undoing whatever the hell they're doing, which is creating another problem because you have to shut down computer systems and everything else. And sometimes it takes a long time to get them back online.
So we're too dependent on computers. We're too dependent on technology. And when there's a glitch, everybody is affected.
I think
Remember the good old days when we did things handwritten?
I think the planets are affecting him.
Me?
Yes.
No, you're affecting me.
No, I'm not
I haven't
affecting
talked
you.
to you in 2 days.
You
You're
got really, you
Boston.
have stress right now, so you're at a crossroads.
Me? Oh, I am so stressed out.
You're at a
Right.
crossroads,
I
and
got
so
chest pains. for so
that's
much
not
stress.
worth it.
But it is worth. It's the nature of the beast. I can't undo the nature of the beast. You gotta
No,
go
you
at it.
can't,
gotta-
but you can limit your exposure.
Wow. You know.
So with
From
Mars
one-
and Gemini, we want to limit our exposure, even though it's a good time to move ahead and present ideas. But as far as the technical aspect, as far as the details, it's very hard to keep them under control. And so for the next month, I would just kind of like, you know, lay low, not try to, you know, do too much. Don't get involved in detail-intensive projects, and just kind of wait and see what happens over the next month, because there's going to be changes.
Again, changes, just like we talked about yesterday.
There's going to be changes that we don't know. So we have to be prepared for every eventuality.
I just canceled an event on Thursday.
You canceled the Thursday event? So you put it off till when? September?
I don't know. I was waiting till I talked to you. I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
So the thing is for you now, not to expend too many energies because you're in a low energy cycle.
This gets better and better by the moment. Okay, so I'm in a low energy cycle, and everything I touch turns to crap. Okay.
So if you know that, you're just going to lay low. But the good thing is Venus is going into Virgo
Good thing
on
is I'm in a high
Saturday.
energy,
so
so.
at least you'll have more popularity.
She's in a high energy cycle?
She's in a high energy cycle.
No, hold on, going.
I made that up, but apparently.
I can't win to lose here.
Just stay with me.
So Leo is
You're
fire.
bossy. You're like.
Aries is fire. Sagittarius is fire. So fire is energized by Leo, which is fire, and the planets in Leo, and also energized by air, the planets in Gemini.
You're good. No, he's not.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, because last time we were here, you were talking about how great is the moment for Geminis and everything, but now you're seeing Mars is in Gemini. So Mars is the planet of war. So does that mean that Geminis are dealing with war right now?
That depends on the Gemini, and it also depends on what other planets are in your horoscope. If they're positive for Gemini, you're going to move ahead. If they're negative for Gemini, you're not going to move ahead. But Mars in Gemini is comfortable in Gemini. So what it's really doing is increasing the amount of activity and the amount of stress because you have so much on your plate. And as I said, with Jupiter in Gemini, you have to limit and focus on things that are going to be most beneficial and not try to get involved in everything.
Pick your poison.
Not get involved in everything?
No, you have to limit to what you're going to get involved in and choose what's going to be most beneficial.
How do you choose if you don't know?
Prioritize.
You prioritize, you have a sense of what's going to go right. You know which is going to be harmonious and which is fraught with details and reversals and wrong beginnings. I mean, it becomes obvious, and it's going to become more obvious as Mercury starts to go into its storm and then retrograde. So Gemini, you got to take control of the details, but you need somebody else to help you with them because you are more public relations and communications oriented than you are detail oriented. So you need help from other people. So maybe you're trying to do everything yourself. You're trying to organize everything yourself. You're seeing it from your own perspective. You need to have a wider view.
So Russ has been saying we need other people to help us. See, again, the magic man.
But as I said, don't plan a lot of stuff right now. Just stay with what you've been doing.
Thank you.
You know it's going to need revision. You know it's going to need tweaking. Maybe the people that are involved will change and bring new, better ideas. Or there could be a habit, if it's a bad investment or a bad deal, then the new people coming in are going to nix it. So you just have to, go with the flow and not take it too seriously.
I'm curious about what you're seeing and for the politics that's going on in this country.
The politics that's going on, as we discussed last week, is we were talking about the United States chart, how we had Mars and Uranus in Gemini in the U.S. chart, and with Jupiter and Mars in Gemini contacting those planets, we were going to have upheaval, we were going to have scandals exposed, and we're going to find out the truth about things because you can't hide things in air. Air is transparent. And Mars is going to bring out everything that's wrong, everything that's a scandal, everything that isn't right, and make us revisit it, refocus, and hopefully change it for the better.
Have you looked at Kamala's?
Yes.
And what does her say?
She has Gemini rising.
Ah.
She has Gemini rising, and she has the north node of the moon, which is like a karmic point. It's like a point of something that comes to you from the past that you've earned, whether you deserve it and it's great or you don't. So you're coming to a pinnacle. Now, I noticed her planets. She has Mars in Leo. Trump has Mars in Leo, and Trump is a Gemini, with a full moon in Sagittarius. She's a Libra with a full moon in Aries. So right now, the people with the full moon are exhibiting strength. They're getting focused. They're getting attention. And we'll have to see which is stronger. I think the sun and the full moon in Sagittarius is much stronger in terms of the U.S. horoscope than the rising sign in Gemini. But I think with Mars in Gemini on her rising sign right now, she's going to find that the amount of energy, the amount of demands, the amount of activity, it might be overcoming. It might be too much for her. So we'll see how she survives.
I'm going to tell you, game on, baby.
Game is on.
Game on. This is...
At least there's a game.
It makes me laugh because when Biden was in there was no game.
Now there's a
game.
game.
It was an end game. When's he going to end? So all of a sudden, people are calling me, screaming at me. Don't scream at me. I'm not voting for either one of them. But the funny thing is, game is on. I love a good game. I love an underdog. I love what's going on right now because the truth will set you free. And here comes the truth. Like you say, you can't hide in there. So let's see. Game on, baby. Next 4 months.
Now,
going to see what we
I
get.
just want to say, though, that with Mercury retrograding, things could change.
Sure.
So
Anything
nothing
could
is
change.
set in stone right now. Everything is kind of fluid, and we'll see what happens because we also have 2 eclipses coming up, one in the middle of September, and then one at the beginning of October. So the influences could change, and also the eclipses, especially the solar eclipse, it brings change in leadership. So we're seeing the change in leadership,
that now.
and it's going to her because the activity is on her rising sign. But she has a fixed T-square from planets. She has Mars in Leo. She has, let me see. She has Mars in Leo. She has Jupiter in Taurus. She has Saturn in Aquarius. She has Neptune in Scorpio. So actually, she has the fixed signs are all being affected by the sun in Leo. So she's risen to the forefront. Whether she can maintain that stress, whether she can maintain that energy and that popularity, that remains to be seen.
It's like they say, it's easy to marry her, it's hard to keep her. But what I love about it is how people react to change. Everybody saw that the end game, and we almost lost Trump, God forbid. He almost got assassinated just talking. So change is all around us, good, better, and different. But I love a good card game, and you got a good card game going on right now.
Mars and Jupiter and Gemini. Gemini is I love the good game. Gemini is I love the challenge. Gemini is, technology oriented. But like I said, with all the planets in Gemini and the Mercury retrograde, we have to worry about transportation, travel. And so if you are traveling, then you're going to need to make sure that your reservations are intact, have a plan B and a plan C in case you're delayed.
But this is what's happening also because of the delays in the airline industry. They don't want to put those planes up there with the computers acting all kind of funky. And the next thing you know, so you're traveling soon. Be very careful there, Lucy.
Thank you for that.
And, with the planets being in air signs, we have to worry not only about that, but we have to worry about travel accidents and like air accidents.
It's true that. And there's something in the air because it's a little funky right now for what's going on. There's going to be a G-Man car accident, everything. It's just funky.
So you're going to just, maintain calm. You're going to be peaceful. You're going to look to women to help you achieve your goals, but you're going to be patient because all the details haven't been done yet, and you may not have the best deal. You might have to, sacrifice this or that, which isn't right. And like I said, don't promise more than you can deliver.
Wish I had talked to you Sunday, but okay.
Well, I've been saying that for a few weeks.
She's been saying that for a while. Don't promise more than you can deliver.
I told you that I turned down deals this way. What's interesting is that I've been telling you about this major deal in the political circle, and I put that to bed. I said, it's done. It's dead. Not coming back. And all of a sudden, now it's back.
Right.
But it's driving me insane.
Right. So don't push it. Let the chips fall where they may. Whatever deals you thought were dead, you can revisit in September. because the eclipse is going to bring changes.
That's exactly what they told me going in September. But here we go. All right. I mean, it's interesting.
All right.
I wanted to ask you, if somebody like her that's born on 2 different signs, how does that work?
You mean the cusp?
Yes, you were born on a cusp, right? Rachel was born on a cusp.
Yes, the Aquarius Pisces cusp.
Which is what day?
February 17th.
Okay, so for the most part, on February 17th, the sun is usually still in Pisces. But what happens is we have leap years. So sometimes the sun is in Pisces on the 18th, sometimes it's in Pisces on the 19th, but very rarely, unless you were born late at night or very early in the morning, chances are you're a Pisces. But that doesn't mean that you don't have Venus in Aquarius, you don't have Mercury in Aquarius, because they're never too far away from the sun. So even if your sun is in Pisces and you have other planets in Aquarius, you're going to relate to both of them. And so the question is, are you getting out there? Are you a group person? Are you a charity-oriented person? Are you a team-oriented person? Or are you a loner? Or do you bounce back between the two?
I'm a group person.
You're a group person.
Yeah.
So you probably have planets in Aquarius that energize you to be more outgoing than the normal Pisces would be. But I guarantee you probably do have a lot of intuition.
A lot. I feel like I spend more of my time leaning towards Pisces. And when I'm just meeting a new group of people, I tend to be more quiet and observant. But then once I feel comfortable and I know the people and I'm safe with them, I need to have a feeling of safety. And once I do, I'm like the most outgoing person you've ever met.
So what it is right now, Saturn has been in your sign for about a year and a half. I don't know exactly how long, but it's a 2.5-year cycle. So with Saturn in Pisces, that means you're going through a maturing cycle. You're going through some inner changes, and the people that you were really close to, the ideas that you clung to, they may not fit anymore.
I've been finding that. I've had to say goodbye to some concepts and ideas and people, and I am in a state of change and maturing.
So you're growing.
Especially in the last 6 months.
So you're young, you're growing, you're at the top of your game, and you need to realize, and you're mature enough to realize what's good for you and what you can no longer do. We have to accept the things of our age and let the things of youth fall away, because we grow, we evolve, and we mature. And so we need different people around us. We have different concepts of life. Even our tastes in food might change.
Maybe. Yeah. I've honestly felt like my concepts have gotten almost more youthful. Like I'm more involved physically, like going to the gym, doing yoga, like things to keep my body like younger and more active. Whereas before I felt like I was like mentally 40, and now I feel like I'm like coming closer to my actual age, like on the inside.
You've been re-energized, and probably Saturn and Neptune also in Pisces gives you spiritual and intuitive and sixth sense knowledge, and that's what you should develop. So that will help you navigate life a lot better.
Yeah.
And the same with you. That you're still
I'm
trying to
going
do
this way. I'm in the
details.
dumps. I'm down. I'm taking
You're
the seat.
still trying to do details. You're still trying to work things the way you've worked them before.
They don't work.
They don't work anymore, so you need like a new approach. And your new approach should come from having more intuition, more of a sixth sense, and more empathy, more understanding of what people are saying and feeling in spite of what it looks like. You need to go deeper. Does that make any sense?
It does, but it doesn't help me.
It has to help you.
It helps me, but it doesn't help.
Because you won't let it.
No, I let it. I got no choice right now.
So stop analyzing so much.
What are you laughing at? Laughing at you. I guess.
Change of approach.
What do you see for a Gemini's career path?
Well, that depends on, the entire chart, but for Geminis, it's
moon
all about...
and ascendant in Sagittarius.
What was that?
My moon and my rising is Sagittarius.
Is Sagittarius?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're bouncing back and forth right now with Mars and Gemini, but what you can do right now is develop some partnerships. The people come along are offering you opportunities as long as you get out there and communicate. But anything having to do with public relations, communication, advertising, technology, transportation, those are the things that Gemini is good at.
She could be an Uber driver. I'm kidding.
I'm sorry? What do you mean Uber driver?
You can go join me and be an Uber driver.
What about Aquarius, though? What do you see for the career path for Aquarius? Pisces, cusp, specifically.
Oh, that's real specific.
What do you see specifically for Rachel? Is
For
really
me.
the question.
I can't be that specific, really, until I can look at the whole chart and compare today's aspects to the chart. Then I can be more specific. But, just to go on Gemini and, a couple of planets, I can be general about it, but and it'll relate to 70% of your chart. But, the 30% that I don't know might make the difference.
So we're going to kind of hang around for a few
Yeah, that's
weeks.
because you're rising.
I got to hang. Listen, she was always good with us on contracts and everything else, so now we have to.
I gotta sit on the bench, Coach. I gotta chill out.
We all kind of just got to chill for a couple weeks.
No, you gotta lead us. You're the leader now, old Kimosabi.
I don't think so.
You got all the rising stuff. What are you talking about? She just said it.
Well, the thing is, you two are in tune. You both have Mercury at 6 degrees Pisces, so I think you can work together well and just, complement each other.
That hat looks so nice on you. No, I'm kidding. It does
I
look
like
nice.
your shoes. Your shoes are remarkable.
Helen is always great at predicting, and
She really is.
as
You've been on
always,
point, I
here
gotta
we are
tell
with
you.
change, and it's nice to see politically, whatever side you're on, at least there's some game in there.
There's a game.
There's
a game
something.
going on.
There's
There's nothing wrong with a game.
It's definitely an election to be had now. There's opportunities. You just got to find your opportunity.
That's right.
Have you noticed they've been branding her now as Kamala? It's not Harris.
Kamala.
Because they always brand the last name, except they're branding her as Kamala.
Because everybody keeps calling her Pamela. Because I did it. And my son corrected me. You don't even know who it is. I says,
So they're branding her as Kamala, which is interesting on a marketing perspective, because to me it means they're tuning into her personally, because they're using her first name as a female. It's more on a personal. She's got a small window now to be seen, and it's not based on her last name, it's her first name.
I remember.
That's how I take
I
it
remember
anyway.
when she did the debates, and I always found her to be a little sassy. She had a little mouth on her, a little sassy, and she told people where it was at. And it reminds me of a movie I saw one time where a guy from the hood won the presidency. And he was like, yo, bro, and this is the president of the United States, and yo, bro, he was from the hood, and he had the chains and everything else. And the way the country said, man, this is what we've become. This is us. This is who we are. And she reminds me of that whole upfront, and she's going to tell you how it is. Good, bad, or indifferent. Doesn't mean she's going to win. Ain't nobody saying that. But it's refreshing now to put the game in motion. Trump is not a stupid man. He's a businessman.
Yep.
He's a leader. It ain't just going to be handed to him now.
Right.
Or maybe it is.
We'll
maybe
see.
We'll see. But this is fun now to watch. Nobody was watching the politics before.
Well, the thing that's funny is both Kamala and Trump have Mars in Leo. And the day of the election, Mars goes into Leo.
So who's going to win that?
It's a toss-up. Who
It's an
can tell?
absolute
But
toss-up.
the only
that's
difference
right.
is that Trump's planets are ascending to the career sector. Her planets are descending from the career sector. So I don't know.
That sounds to me like Trump is going to pull it out.
We'll see what happens.
It depends on what your definition of career is.
All right, so you can
10th house, the top of the chart.
You can follow Helen at Cosmic Astrology Society and right here every Tuesday at the Brooklyn Cafe Show. She's available to do personalized chart readings and also tarot readings, correct?
Tarot readings, and I'm hoping that for this season I'll be able to do some parties.
You just have to let me know when I can move ahead to do that, so it doesn't blow up in my face.
You got about a month, I guess. All right, more to come. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, it's going to take us out to close. So more to come. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind,
you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing, what's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for Grandpa. I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
Let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listen to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Broken Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out. Thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
Has your heater busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW Home.
Life's been pretty worry-free since I got covered with ARW Home. Don't waste thousands of dollars on air conditioning, appliance repair, and replacements. Save that money with ARW Home. Protection plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW, and they came out and fixed it right away.
Get your free quote today. Call or go to arwhome.com now.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
The owners of Amp Media Productions and the Brooklyn Cafe show, Dawn and Freddie S., are excited to announce the launch of its new nonprofit educational charity, the Amp Media Futures Foundation. This foundation gives college students the tools that they need by providing them hands-on learning experiences in business, marketing, communication, and media creation. To donate or volunteer, contact AMP2 Media Productions by email at info@ampfutures.org.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And there you have it.
Riser.
And there you have it. So every Tuesday with Helen Archer, she'll always listen. She tells you what the planets are doing. So if you're feeling a little funky or you're feeling energized, she's pretty much in alignment with what's going on.
She's good. Now I'm more funked out.
You were funked out before, but at least now you know why you're funked out. At least she's validated your funkiness.
Thank you. That's all I needed in life was to be validated funky. I'm a valid funky.
But it's summer, it's Florida, it's hot, things are changing, so we just got to go with the flow and listen. We're pretty blessed. Look around what we've got here at the studio.
Again, now not only am I funky, now I'm depressed.
No, you're blessed.
Oh,
we got a whole
blessed.
lot of blessings here.
Blessed, depressed.
You know, when you can't find a room to have a phone
Tomato,
conversation
tomato.
because there's so many people, that's a
You
blessing.
know, you're all that because first you're what is it? Bossy. Second, your
Confident.
moon is rising. Third, you're confident. You know, we have to sit on the bench.
She told me to watch out for my health, though. You know, we all have things.
She told you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, Baxter, you ready?
Anyway, so we all got things to work on. So more to come. Our event for Thursday has been postponed after Luna, so we'll give you more information on when that's happening. But we are here this Thursday night. Our studio is always open, so come on by to our studio, say hello. Baxton, maybe he'll even sing for us. All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
I saw the lights on the night that I passed by her window. I saw the flickering shadows of love on a blind. She was my woman, and as she deceived me, I watched her and went out of my mind. Why, my Delilah? Why, Delilah? I could see that girl's no good for me, but I was lost like a slave that no man could free. At break of day when that man drove away, I was waiting. I crossed the street to her house and she opened the door. She stood there laughing. I felt a knife in my hand and she laughed no more. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore. Dead body in there. She stood there laughing. I felt a knife in my hand and she laughed no more. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore. Forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore. Back to, no, we're ending the show. Scrap that.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.